posting daily and still broke? Well, let's fix this. And let's fix this with manifestation in mind and working from the inside and out. So maybe you can relate to this. You are posting on LinkedIn or TikTok or Instagram or putting up YouTube videos, and you are hustling and grinding, but the sales is not showing up. And let me tell you, I've been there, and I'm starting with this video channel, so I know about this. And I also understand it can really be exhausting, but we can fix this. And I'm really gonna speak to you from the energy of manifesting your dream business, your dream life, and helping to maybe shift something inside of you. Because just posting and trying to get some likes or some comments and things like this, no clients, it's kind of like just an endless cycle. An endless cycle. It's exhausting, and probably, I don't know if you know this or you can feel this, but it's like you're shouting out there, but it's just into the void. Nothing happens. And when you've been doing this for some time, it might feel like, or you might experience that doubt creeps in, and maybe thoughts or feelings like I'm not good enough, or maybe this won't ever work, things like that. And again, I've been there, I tried this, and I know this emotion, I know the feelings, I know the thoughts that comes together with this. And I also know that you're not alone at all, because many creators hit this wall. So I want to shift this a bit now. I'm also bringing in an example, but I want to speak about Neville Goddard. I've really studied Neville Goddard, and I've shared about Neville Goddard in other videos on this channel. And one thing that Neville Goddard speaks about is assumption creates reality. Meaning what you assume will create your reality. So if a person assumes that a person puts up something, but either there will be no likes, there will be no clients, there will be no customers, there will be no good stuff coming out of it, maybe the person thinks, okay, some will come with a bad comment to me, or maybe the person thinks or believes that this is not working, or people will be laughing at me, or something like that. And the thing is that if you assume, and you gotta be aware here, you really gotta be aware what's going on inside of your mind, what's going on inside of your body. If you assume that nobody listens, your energy will just go out there. It's kind of vague, but you will get that back, that nobody listens. That's the mirror. But if you shift that into, just for an example here, if you shift that in, you'll find your own stuff. But if you shift this into something like, my dream clients are already there, or my dream customers, whatever business you have. And when you do that, if you shift that and you know that it's just a matter of time, it's just a matter of the right person reading your post or listening to your video, or of feeling your energy, it's just a matter of the right person. Something in your energy, that person will align with it and will find you. Does this make sense? But if you assume that nobody listens to you, well, as Neville Goddard says, assumption creates reality. So that will be what you experience. So shifting your perspective on these things. And it takes awareness, figuring out what's your thoughts, what's your feelings, and what you can do. What I've been practicing a lot, and I just did another video around this, going even more into this. But you can, when you post, just be aware what's going on inside of you. Listen to your thoughts. experience your emotions and be with them and just be aware. Because if something is limiting inside of you, like a voice is telling you that nobody listens, or someone will don't like what you're posting or your video, that's the energy that comes out. And with the voice, there will also be an emotion. And it can be some kind of anxiety or fear around this. Someone will laugh at you, or someone will bully you, or something like that. And how do I know? I know because I've coached many clients with this, and also from my own experience. I ran an ad in my country, and very fast I went to 50K month in my coaching business. And I was scared. When I look back, before I did all of this work here, I was scared. I remember it, that something inside of me said, okay, someone will on the ad, in the comments in the ad, someone will post a very negative comment. I was seeing it in my mind before it happened, and it did happen. So I was doing business coaching, and someone had looked up my numbers and said, well, how can you be a business coach when your numbers are not working out fine? You know, the business numbers, the results. And I was scared of that happening. So I sent out that signal, and I got that comment, or actually from a few people. And it wasn't the truth. Yes, it was the truth because the numbers showed something, but it wasn't the truth because, first of all, I've actually managed to get out of a $1.5 million debt. Second of all, I've helped so many people. But the numbers didn't show that. And even though the bad comment, I still got very, very beautiful clients in and could help them. I was just making a point with my own story here. So again, the most important thing for you is what you assume will create your reality. So becoming very aware of what's your energy when you're posting, what's your energy when you're creating whatever you're doing. Now this is in the playlist of very focused on creating a Skool community, growing a freedom business this way. Before that, I created my own business where I was out selling my company services. And this is another example, because what happened was, in the beginning, I assumed that people didn't want my products, my services. It was a cleaning company. I assumed that. So when I went to a business meeting and talked with them, I had this, they don't want to buy my services. And guess what happened? Most of the time they didn't want to do it. I had a feeling of, or an assumption of, that we were not big enough, so people wouldn't really like to make a contract with us. Guess what happened? But I continued doing the meetings. And what happened was, I got a contract, I got a second contract, and maybe you can relate to this, but some weeks I signed many contracts. And when I went to a meeting, let's say I went to a meeting on Thursday, and the day before I signed 3 contracts. In that meeting on Thursday, I could say, without lying or anything, saying, okay, we are the fastest growing company in the area here. Actually, yesterday I signed 3 contracts. I'm so happy that my team knows exactly what we're doing, else I was being stressed around this. And I was so convinced, because I had all of that flow in me, and guess what happened? I signed more contracts with that energy. And I wasn't lying, I was just sharing from my energy. Does it make sense? So, how do you turn this into something real instead of endless postings? Well, first of all, I'd say this thing about assumptions. So be very, very aware about your mind, your mindset, your thinking, and your emotions, and also your whole nerve system. I'm not going too much into this in this video, but really, what's your energy? And keep shifting it. keep shifting it, keep releasing the stuck emotion, keep shifting your mindset until it becomes more and more natural. So I'm not saying not to do the post or not to do the videos, because actually that is what helps you to become aware of the things inside of you that you can shift, that you can transform, that you can change, so you can manifest your desires and help and serve more people. So for me, as I've shared in a couple of other videos, I like simple. And one thing that I really enjoy as I'm doing this online thing and sharing my manifestation learnings and practices and helping people manifest their dream lives, I like simple funnels. And I'll share this with you because that's what I'm creating right now. I love Skool, Skool, Skool. And Skool is, you can create your own community in there. There's a lot of creators, YouTubers, online coaches, mentors, educators, and also spiritual. And I mean, there's just a lot of different people in there with different messages. And you can create your own Skool community. And actually, I think you can get 3 months for free now. And the lowest price is like $9 or something like that a month. That's it. And it's a very simple, it's simple to create it and set it up. So if you got a message, maybe maybe you already got your Skool community. I still hope this makes sense, this video for you, because I know that there's so many creators and also school owners that's really struggling with this. How do I get people to react, to align, and all of these things? And as I say, it's about what's going on inside of you. And the simple funnel with Skool is you post wherever you want to post. You post maybe on YouTube, as I'm doing, and then you invite people to check out your community. Or you post and you invite people to check out your community, and you send them to a landing page which is created in Skool, and that landing page explains what it is that you're doing. So, and then you help them when they join, give them as much as you can with your message, with your story, with whatever you love doing or teaching, or whatever obstacles you've been through. And for me, this is kind of like, instead of just shouting on the street, to everybody, you're actually inviting the people you want to invite into your house. That's the Skool community for me. So I hope you like this. And kind of a perspective from this video is that from my perspective, I've been doing this. I've been a manager for creating businesses. I had 500 people in a business I created from zero, co-created. I wasn't the founder, but I was managing the whole team, 500 people and 50 shops. And after that, I've been an entrepreneur, self-employed, since 2012, creating my own business with 60 people and then coaching other people to create their stuff, their business, and step into their dream. And I more and more believe that if you could say, if there's a lot of volume, you will get a lot of people will be exposed to your thing. But I today believe that it's not that much about volume. It's more about alignment, starting inside of you. You being aligned with whatever you're sharing, you being aligned with your message, you being aligned with your energy when you're posting something, also in videos. And when you are aligned, the right people will feel you. They'll know this. It's an energy thing. And it might be your words, and it might a lot be your energy. And from that alignment, you will attract the people that you can help with whatever it is that you're doing. So when you shift your state, your actions, and your funnel, you'll start to attract the people that you can help with whatever you're doing. Or your community. It can be that you don't even want to make money on the thing you're doing. I know that there's some people who doesn't care about that. They just want a community. and everything is totally okay. But if you want to create a dream life, if you want to create a dream business and make it as easy as possible, I really, really love Skool. And so again, it's a simple way: post, do videos. People who like, who align, who resonate with you, they will be attracted. They will join your invitation to your community, and you'll build it. Like I'm building mine now, and everything starts from zero. It might be people they have, and I know that people join Skool, they have a big following or something like that. It's going to be easier in the beginning for them. Maybe you'll start with a new thing like I've done here, and it's going to take some more time in the beginning. But you have to start somewhere, right? So if this is something that you like, I hope this video helped. And also, if you want to join my community, which is actually growing a school or being a creator who want to manifest better things into their life, but very focused on growing a Skool community, but from the inside and out. It's very little about strategies. There will be a little strategy in there, but it's much more about you stepping into that version of you, growing a community and getting dream clients or customers, whatever you want to call it, people that you can help. That you can help with the things that you've been through yourself or on the journey you're on yourself. So my community is below this video. There's a link so you can check it out, and I would love to get you in there. The first 50 members, I call them founding members, and they'll get in there for free for lifetime as long as they stay in there. And then there will be a small price, and that price will increase as the community grows. So if you want to join us and you want to join for free, just do it right away. So I hope this helps. Creating from your energy, your messaging, and being aligned with whatever it is that you want your message to get out there with. Be aligned with that, and you'll attract the right people. And setting up a Skool community is just going to make it even easier for you. I'm saying the same thing again and again here. I'm not that prepared. And also, this is a new channel, so I would love if you would just give me a thumbs up if you like this video a little. And also, please do subscribe. It's all new here. And if you hit that bell, it's a good thing to know that if you hit that bell, you'll get notification when there's a new video. This was from my living room in my small lying down chair here, and I'm babbling a little bit now. So I'll stop this video now, and I'll just say lots of love.